Hello, ETF fans. Mike here with a really quick hitter video insight for you today. It's Tuesday, January 13th, about 30 minutes after market close. I just got done reading our ETF Most Active Report. I just wanted to hop in and kind of talk a little bit about the power of this report. This report, first and foremost, is designed to provide you a narrative of what happened in the markets through the lens of ETFs, tracking outsized volume, right? So it's going to let you know how active were the markets that day in terms of total volumes across all of the ETF asset classes. And then as you go through the report, going to get into detail what categories within each asset class were saw outsized activity, what individual tickers drove that activity and saw outsized volumes relative. Everything's relative to its 30-day average. So just real quickly, I can see it's a pretty active session, 124% of the 30-day average, so $308 billion in turnover in ETF land today. I can see the largest asset class was commodities. As I scroll down, I can look at the equity market. I can see small cap was definitely in play today. 3.5 times and 2.6 times growth in value. Could be a rotation from growth to value or vice versa, but clearly some high volumes there. Not surprisingly, JPMorgan did earnings today, had an earnings miss. Financials were in play. And then I'll be able to go through and see, individual tickers that jumped out at me on the marketplace. And all of these tickers are linked in. So if you have your free account and you're logged in, click a ticker. It's going to take you right to that ETF's research pages. So you can go in and look at flow activity, performance activity, all that good information. But just wanted to highlight how I'm using this report. And I really think of it kind of three levels. Number one, if you read the report, the ETF market is so large, it's so efficient, it's going to instantly give you a narrative of what was going on in the markets today. Number two, it's going to give you within each asset class what very niche categories were in play in terms of activity relative to their averages. And then finally, it's going to highlight those tickers that had the biggest volume moves relative to their averages to give you a sense of what's going on in the markets. So just an excellent resource to not only know what's going on performance-wise in the markets, but also what's in play in terms of ETFs specifically. So great for individual investors, financial advisors, ETF issuers alike to really track activity in the markets through the lens of ETFs. That's it. Just wanted to provide a quick update on this particular report because I do get a lot of questions about it from our readers, and I also know that it's one of our top read reports every single day that we publish on our website. So hope you enjoyed this insight. If you have any questions about this report or anything on our platform, reach out to Team ETF Action. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.